And welcome back inside the GCU Softball Stadium here on the GCU campus in Phoenix, Arizona. Beautiful 70 degrees this afternoon. I'm Dominic Hitton, joined alongside by Cheyenne Rose to bring you this second game of this doubleheader today for the GCU Lopes. We're going to continue on with this GCU Purple Classic. They beat New Mexico State about an hour ago, 10-0, so they're firing on all cylinders, Cheyenne. They're going to have to, if they want to go 2 for 2 today, they're going to have to beat the number 2 ranked Oklahoma Sooners today.
Yeah, absolutely, Dom. The Lopes look to keep rolling here in Game 2 of this doubleheader, as you mentioned. The Lopes are coming off that 10-0 win against the Lobos of New Mexico. The Sooners are coming off a 33-run win against the same Lobos. So the Lopes will look to give the Sooners their first loss of the season here today. And the last time that these two teams saw each other was on March 9th of 2019. The Lopes lost 1-0, and these teams have played 5 games since 2016, and the Lopes are still looking for win number 1 against the Sooners.
Well, the Sooners, of course, 2017 national champions, 10-0 so far on the season, ranked number 2. And if the Lopes want to beat them, Cheyenne, what are they going to have to do as far as following the 3 keys to the game presented, as always, by Sanderson Ford?
Well, as I mentioned, they're going to have to break that streak. The Lopes face the Sooners 5 times. 3 times here at home, once away, and 1 on a neutral site. And so the Lopes, again, are looking to break that 5-game losing streak. And in order to do so, they're going to need to use their momentum from the last game to break that streak. Lopes scored, as I said, 10 unanswered runs against the Lobos. And one way that they did that, Dom, is key number 3, which is heads up. We have seen great heads-up base running from the Lopes all season long, and they're going to need to pull out all of the tricks that they can here against the number 2 team of the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, the Oklahoma Sooners are going to have to go up against J.C. Hambrick in the circle. This is your WAC freshman pitcher who just won the WAC Pitcher of the Week for her performance back in San Diego last weekend. Of course, the Lopes going to San Diego, play a couple games against UC San Diego and San Diego State. When it was all said and done, coming out 3-4 in that little road trip. But J.C. Hambrick picked up the win, went 2.25 over the weekend, and actually picked up 2 out of 3 of the wins for the Lopes. So J.C. Hambrick pitching well. She's going to get the start in the circle against the nationally ranked number 2 Oklahoma Sooners. Let's take a look up at the starting lineup for the Sooners. Batting first, Jada Coleman. Batting second, Jocelyn Ello. Batting third, Kiara Jennings. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, Jana Johns. Batting fifth, Grace Lyons. Batting sixth, Nicole Mendez. Batting seventh, Kinsey Hansen. Batting eighth, Taylon Snow. Batting ninth, Riley Boone. And pitching for the Sooners is Shannon Sale. So Jada Coleman's going to dig in. The first pitch by Hambrick. 4:11 on the game clock as we start this. Ball 1 issued by J.C. Hambrick. Again, your WAC Pitcher of the Week, the freshman, putting up good numbers early on this season. Second pitch inside, ball 2. So quickly 2-0 to Jada Coleman. Hambrick comes set, the 2-0 pitch. That one hits the corner, but not in enough for a strike. So 3 straight pitches, 3 straight balls for J.C. Hambrick. Hambrick at a 3.67 on the season. ERA, 2 complete games. And that's going to be a lead-off walk for Hambrick.
If you're the Lopes, something you definitely don't want to happen is having that leadoff person on board. As we mentioned in the last broadcast, we were able to catch part of the New Mexico-Oklahoma game where the Sooners put up those 33 runs. They had 7 in the first, 7 in the second, 7 in the third, and then 12 in the fourth. So you definitely don't want to give the Sooners any extra anything, really. You want to get them stopped as quickly as possible.
Well, it's going to bring up Aloe, the DH for the Sooners. Second pitch to her. Misses for ball one. Count 1-1 for the Lopes. At first base defensively, Lily Bishop. Second base, Savannah Torville. Shortstop, Angeli Aguilar-Bocage. At third base, Daisy Taloa. That's the infield for the Lopes, as that one misses for ball two inside. And commanding the outfield, Tabitha Dyer in right field. Center field, Kristen Fifield. And in left, as usual, Gianna Nicoletti. Of course, in the circle is Hambrick as she pitches that one. The throw by Kaylee Dietrich. Is it in time? Yes! They got her, Kaylee Dietrich. Don't you dare thinking about running on her. She was able to get that one in time. Fires down to second base to get the first out of this inning. Nice throw there by Kaylee Dietrich. As I was getting to say that she's the battery mate for J.C. Hambrick to finish out the defensive positions here for the Lopes. So Dietrich showing a little pop there behind the plate. As that one is inside ball four. So what proves to be a huge play. Instead of no outs and runners on first and second, Kaylee Dietrich getting that runner. We've got one out and a runner on first. So Dietrich going to have a quick little chat with her freshman pitcher.
As I mentioned, not wanting to give the Sooners anything extra, Oklahoma broke the NCAA record for home runs in a single game in their first game of the season with 13 home runs against UTEP. And in that same game, they tied the NCAA record twice for home runs hit in a single inning, with 5 in the first and 5 in the fifth innings. So definitely a dangerous team here in the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, a very dangerous team, but they're facing a dangerous Lopes squad as well, as Hambrick pitches that one in there for strike number 2. Count now 0-2. Batter is Tiara Jennings. And that one is skied. Gianna Nicoletti's going to call that one off. She's got it. 2 away. So now we got 2 outs and a runner on first, and that will bring up John, the third baseman for the Sooners.
Number 20, Jenna Johns.
Jenna Johns. The infielder, the senior out of Calhoun, Georgia. Transfer from South Carolina. Getting her first at-bat here. Hambrick's going to pitch the first one to her. She swings on that one. A little blooper right in front of Nicoletti in left. So wasting no time was Johns. Earning herself a single. We got runners on first and second here with 2 outs. Sooners trying to strike early. The Lopes trying to silence their momentum after picking up that 33-run game against New Mexico State earlier today.
The shortstop, number 3.
Yeah, these two teams combined have a total of 43 runs on the day. So both offenses can be very dangerous. So right now the Lopes and Hambrick just trying to look to get out of any danger that they can with 2 outs here.
And that'll bring up with 2 outs Grace Lyons, the right-handed hitting junior out of Peoria, Arizona, the pride of Sandra Day O'Connor High School right here in Arizona. Playing shortstop today. That one hits the corner but misses for ball 1. Count now 1-1 to Lyons. Lyons has a team high at 26 at-bats and 16 hits. She's posted a .615 batting average so far this season. That one in there for a strike number 2. Count now 1-2. Lyons actually ranks second in the NCAA in total RBIs with 18 and 4th in home runs with 6. This is a dangerous player to definitely have your eye on throughout this game. As she faces Hambrick for the first time, the count of 1-2. Hambrick, The pitch. That one up. Couldn't get her chasing. Count goes to 2-2. 2 outs and 2 runners on. Hambrick gets the sign, comes set. The windup and the 2-2 pitch. That one outside. I'm going to go to, and high as well. Going to go to 3-2, so a full count here. Grace Lyons, a good piece of hitting here. Very decisive. Working all the way to a full count after going down. And Hambrick, the windup. 3-2 pitch. That one swung on, sliced. Hitting the wall and going over. That looks like that's going to be a ground rule double for Lyons, and that'll be 2 RBIs. So an RBI double for Grace Lyons, who ranks 2nd in the NCAA. Oh, they're actually going to send one of them back to 3rd, as per the ground rule double rules. So only one will score. So not too much damage done. But we've got 2 outs and 2 runners on, both in scoring position. Grace Lyons, of course, like we said, 2nd in the NCAA in total RBIs. Just collected another one right there. So 2 outs, and that'll bring up Mendez, the right fielder for the Sooners. Nicole Mendez, the redshirt senior out of Houston, Texas. So 1-0 to Mendez. Hambrick gets the sign from Dietrich, comes set. The 1-0 pitch, that one swung on right past the glove of Lily Bishop at first. The throw home. Dietrich, did she make the tag? They're going to say no. That was a close play, I'll tell you what, Cheyenne. Dietrich looked very close to getting that tag down.
Yeah, Dietrich a little surprised that she did not get that as we take another look at that play here.
Yeah, that one. Mendez all over that one.
Number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Looks like we're not going to get another look, but nonetheless, Mendez standing on 2nd there with the single, and then the throw home allowed her to go to 2nd. So that one inside. Yeah, so the official scoring is a single, and then she advanced on the throw to 2nd. Picked herself 2 RBIs, scoring both Lyon and Johns there. And that'll bring up Hansen, the catcher for the Sooners. 1-0 count to her. And the pitch, Hansen doesn't swing at that one. Count now 2-0. Kinsey Hansen, the sophomore out of Norco, California. That one inside, ball 3. So Oklahoma Sooners making quick work here. J.C. Hambrick trying to get out of this inning and let her hot offense go to bat. Pitch to Hansen, that one. Looks like it slipped out of the hand a little awkwardly of Hambrick. Going to be a 4-pitch walk to Hansen. So runners on 1st and 2nd now. 2 outs.
See Coach Ann Pearson coming to talk to the home plate umpire here. Dietrich talking to Hambrick, just trying to calm her down.
Looks like we might have a pitching change here. That's going to be Sydney Sahar coming in, relieving Hambrick here. And give her some time to warm up. We'll go to a 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. We're still in the 1st inning here at GCU TV.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
Number 11, Sydney Sahar.
Well, welcome back inside this GCU Softball Stadium here. Oklahoma Sooners taking on your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Sydney Sahar taking over on the mound here. Seen an early pitching change as the Sooners wasted no time jumping all over J.C. Hambrick. So Sydney Sahar is going to take over. The sophomore out of Peoria, Arizona, out of Centennial High School. Last year as a freshman, made 5 starts, appeared in 9 games on the rubber. In 24 2/3 of an inning, she recorded 17 total strikeouts, taken over here with 2 outs and 2 runners on. First batter she's going to face is going to be Snow, the left fielder for the Sooners. Snow in the game earlier today played first base, went 3 for 3, scored 2 runs, had 2 RBIs. Of course, that was in that 33 spot they put up against New Mexico. Taylon Snow with the 0-1 count. The pitch from Sahar. That one misses for ball 1. Count 1-1 now. Sahar comes set, the 1-1 pitch. That one misses. That's going to be ball 2. Count now 2-1 for Sahar. That one swung on. Aguilar Bukaj has it at shortstop, so that'll be the end of the inning. Sahar able to get out of that one, but not before Oklahoma jumps out to an early 3-0 lead. We'll see if the Lopes can respond right away. Don't go anywhere. More softball, lots of softball, right here, GCU TV.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Well, welcome back inside the GCU Softball Stadium here. The bottom of the first inning, the Lopes are going to get their first at-bats and their first look against Shannon Sale, the pitcher for the Oklahoma Sooners in the circle. Of course, she's going to have to go up against Gianna Nicoletti leading off as we take a look at the starting lineup. Brought to you by Talking Stick Resort Arena. And of course, again, Gianna Nicoletti leading off. Tabitha Dyer in second position. In the 3-hole, Kristen Fifield, Savannah Torville batting cleanup. Isabella Gerke batting in the 5th hole. Angelique Aguilar Bukaj batting 6th. Lily Bishop in the 7th. Kaylee Dietrich in the 8th. Rounding it out in the 9th hole is Daisy Taloa. So, the Lopes in their first at-bats here, going against Shannon Sale.
Once again, in the circle for Oklahoma.
You know, that we always bring up the topic of the speed in Gianna Nicoletti. Definitely will look to have her get aboard first here for the Lopes to try and get some of those runs back.
Nicoletti earlier today in the game against New Mexico. Went 2 for 4, scored herself a run. First pitch to Nicoletti, misses for ball 1. Shannon Sale, the right-handed pitcher, the redshirt senior out of Land Lakes, Florida, from Florida International. That one misses outside for ball 2, so 2-0 to the leadoff hitter, Nicoletti. Nicoletti batting .429 this season. Herself 18 hits and 42 at-bats. 2 of them are doubles, 7 of them have been RBIs. And that one in there for strike number 1. So count now 2-1 to Nicoletti. Gianna Nicoletti, of course, getting the WAC Player of the Week for her performance in the opening week of play. Well deserved. Of course, like we said, leading the team in batting average with .429 as that one slapped foul. Count now 2-2. The Lopes leadoff hitter. The game against Iowa State. Nicoletti went 3 for 3, scored herself a run and was walked once. Yesterday, that was last night. Looking to continue this hot streak. The 2-2 pitch, that one is going to ring her up, get her on the outside corner. Nicoletti's going to have a seat. We have one away here. Nicoletti leads off with a strikeout. And that'll bring up Tabitha Dyer, the right fielder.
Tabitha Dyer.
Tabitha Dyer batted in the 2-hole last game earlier today against New Mexico. Went 2 for 2, scored herself a run. To continue that here. As she swings at that first one. Misses, so count now 0-1. The pitch, that one fouled back. Count quickly 0-2. Well, back in 2020, Shannon Sale had a 1.80 ERA in that shortened season. Made 20 appearances, started 9 games, a couple of complete games. Coming out of the bullpen, she had 5 saves. Ended up striking out a total of 89 that season, so very good pitcher in the rotation for the Sooners. That one gets Dyer to chase. She misses it. Dyer goes down on strike, so 2 quick outs here for Sale.
The center fielder, number 20, Kristen Fifield.
That's going to bring up the center fielder, Kristen Fifield. That one misses for ball 1. Count now 1-0. Earlier today, Fifield played very well. We saw her make a couple Gold Glove plays over in center field. That's New Mexico.
Great plays. A couple of stretching out Superman type plays to get those out for her teams.
Sale misses the outside corner on that one. Count now 2-0. Yeah, some big plays. Kristen Fifield out there in center. She did go over for 4, but she did score a run. Strike number 1 there. She swung and missed to that one. Sale gets the sign, comes set, and the pitch swung on and missed. A good-looking pitch on that one. Count now 2-2 with 2 outs here. Bottom of the first inning. And she swung and missed. So 3 straight batters, 3 straight outs for Sale.
GCU 0.
That'll put Sydney Sahar back in the circle this next inning. We're going to keep this game rolling. We'll see you very soon right here on GCU TV.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you qualify for. Admissible high school seniors can schedule a free visit from anywhere in the country. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
And welcome back inside the GCU Softball Stadium. Sydney Sahar still in the circle here, continuing on after taking over for JC Hamburg back in the first. She's going to have to face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for the Sooners. That's going to be Boone, Coleman, and Allo. Boone's first time up to bat. This is the center fielder for the Sooners. First pitch from Sahar. That one bunted. Dietrich plays it well. Back to first. And they're going to get her for the first out. A good bunt, but Dietrich all over that one, able to hop on that with the quick reflexes. Of course, Lily Bishop crashing. Savannah Torville going over to first base, covering nicely. Good heads-up play on that one by the Lopes. So 1 away here, and that'll bring up Coleman once again. The freshman. Jada Coleman out of the Colony, Texas. Proud of the Colony High School getting the start today. Walked in her first plate appearance, leading off the game. Shows bunt here with the 0-1 count. That one on the outside. Count now 1-1. That pitch inside for a strike. Count 1-2. Good looking pitch there by Sahar. Of course, we got 1 away. Now Coleman with 1-2 behind in the count here. Pitch from Sahar. That one hits the corner, but not enough for a strike. A little bit outside. Count now 2-2.
Lopes are facing 2 Big 12 opponents this weekend, as this is the second in the Sooners and then the first in number 25 Iowa State. So 2 Big 12 opponents, 2 top-ranked opponents. The Lopes are looking to fare well against the teams. Lopes out-hit Iowa State in that loss, so look to get back at them in their last game of this GCU Purple Classic tournament on Sunday.
And that's going to ring her up inside. Sydney Sahar with the punch out. And have a seat, Jada Coleman. She's going to walk to the bench holding her head. We got 2 away here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Allo.
Number 78, Jocelyn Allo.
The senior, Jocelyn Allo, who's got a team-high batting average of .650 coming into this weekend. In her 20 at-bats before this weekend, she totaled 13 hits, also ranked first in the NCAA in RBIs and second in home runs. So this nationally ranked team with a lot of big hitters here, and she goes down early. Count 0-1. Of course, Allo walked back in the first. She's going to have a quick little meeting with her Head coach down there at third base. Patty Gasso, the head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners, their 27th season. But Allo will dig back in. And that one, a good-looking pitch on the corner, but misses. Count's going to go 2, 1-1. And the pitch to Allo. That one swung on and missed. Strike 2, a big strike. Big swing there by Allo. Whiffed it. Sahar's up in the count now, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch to Allo. That one swung on, fouled back. Allo just trying to stay alive now. Falling behind in the count, 1-2. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Of course, both teams took big victories over New Mexico earlier today. Both kind of bullied their way to the wins, respectively. The Lopes, of course, right before this one, going 10-0. That one right back up the middle past the glove of Sahar. It's going to be in there for a single. So a good piece of hitting there by Allo. It's going to bring up Tierra Jennings.
So we take another look at that one. That one, yeah, just past the glove of Sahar, unable to field it. So just like that, the Sooners have a runner on with 2 outs here in the top part of the second.
Well, that'll bring up the second baseman, Tierra Jennings. The freshman middle infielder is off to an impressive start with a .600 average coming in this weekend. She ranked 7th in the NCAA in 2 categories. Total RBIs with 15 coming into the weekend and home runs with 5 coming into this weekend. So, again, impressive stat lines for a lot of these Sooner batters. Count 1-0 to her. Sahar. That one swung on, fouled back. Count now 1-1. Sooners really taking their time in these at-bats, trying to work them full so far early on in this game. Very decisive hitters they are, as the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Torville has it, and that'll be the inning. So, no damage done here. The Lopes are going to get us a chance to respond, but the Sooners are still up 3-0. Let's head to the bottom of the second inning.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of LA are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss. Sweet James. If you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
And welcome back. Shanna Sales still on the circle, in the circle for the Sooners. She's looked good so far early on in this game. Had to see a little bit of movement in this half inning in the Oklahoma bullpen. I believe that was number 7, Olivia Raines, the right-handed pitcher, the sophomore out of Pryor, Oklahoma. Warming up in the bullpen. We'll keep you updated if she comes in.
That's second baseman.
But
Number 26, Savannah
Shannon Sales going to have to go through Savannah Torville, Isabel Gerke, and Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj this inning. First pitch to Torville in there for a strike. Torville hitting very well this season. In the game earlier against New Mexico. Scored a couple of runs. Walked twice. Finding any way she can to get on base. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. Torville batting .333 on the season. 12 hits so far. The pitch. That taken for ball 1.
Yeah, Torville unable to extend her 6-game hitting streak that she had against the Lobos in that earlier game because didn't really see any strikes or had a real opportunity to hit anything off them as she was walked twice in that matchup, but did extend her streak of reaching base to 9 in that previous game and looks to get that into double digits here.
And the pitch, that one low. So count goes to 2-2 to Torville. That one fouled. Torville staying alive here. Again, count 2-2 with no outs here. Bottom of the second inning. That one hit her. So she's going to get herself a free base. Savannah Torville leading off this inning with a little HBP. She's going to have first base, and that'll bring up Belgerke.
So you take another look at that. Yeah, it looks like hits her right above the knee there. So gets to extend that streak of reaching base to double digits in 10 and gets to be the leadoff person aboard here for the Lopes.
Well, Isabella Gerke's going to be up to bat. She had herself a nice game earlier today, playing catcher in the game against New Mexico. First pitch to her is in there for a ball. She shows bunt, lays that one down well, but is thrown out. The catcher Hansen played that one very well, but nonetheless, we're able to move over to second. So the Lopes have a runner in scoring position here, trying to put a little pressure on the Sooners.
As we take another look at that one. Yeah, as you mentioned, Dom, a nice bunt, but great work there by the catcher to really get that one in and throw it straight down to first to record out number 1 for the Lopes.
So sacrifice bunt for Isabella Gerke. As the first pitch to Angelia Aguilar Bukaj, excuse me. It's in there for ball 1. That one misses for ball 2. So 2 quick balls to the shortstop. Sooners going to get a quick little visit to the circle.
And if you're GCU, you really want to capitalize on this. You have Torville in scoring position for the Lopes, and then have 2 balls right here being ahead in the count. Lopes really just need to see if they can at least get one of those runs back and put a little bit of pressure on the Oklahoma defense.
Well, and if you're in this position, the Lopes want this hitter up right here, the one you have, Angelina Aguilar Bukaj, hitting .341 on the season. Has herself 14 hits so far. 4 of them have been doubles. 1 of them's a triple. 8 of them have been resulted in RBIs. So she's got a red hot bat right now. She's got 2 balls and no strikes to her as she swings and misses at that one. Count now 2-1, and Hansen's going to check the runner at second. Torville back in time. So a quick check back by Hansen. Smart play there. Kind of looked like she was throwing back to Sale. So Sale delivers the 2-1 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Count quickly 2-2. So Sale keeping herself in this one before going behind in the count, now evening it up. Swung on and missed once more. So that's strike out, I believe, number 3 or 4, Shan Sale. But that's going to be out number 2 in this inning as Bukaj goes down on strikes.
Yeah, I got her to chase up high there to record out number 2 for the Lopes, and that would be strike number 4 for the Sooners, Dom. So nice work by the Sooners pitching staff.
And that'll bring up the hard-hitting first baseman, Lily Bishop. Bishop batting well, hitting .235. Got herself 8 hits. One of them's been a double. Swings and misses at that one. Quickly 0-2. Lopes taking some healthy hacks here, just not able to make contact. Digs in. Sale comes set. Well, first she's going to get that sign. Now she's coming set. The wind up, the pitch. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Bishop goes down on strikes. So the Lopes leave a runner stranded at second, unable to capitalize. The Oklahoma Sooners still up 3-0. Let's go to the bottom of the second, or top of the third, excuse me.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
Well, welcome back. Still here inside the GCU Softball Stadium, heading to the top of the third inning. Sydney Sahar still in the circle for the Lopes. Trying to make quick work here of the Sooners. Just going to have to go through Johns, Lyons, and Mendez. The 4, 5, and 6 heart of the order for the for the Sooners.
And GCU fans, if you haven't already, it's time to download the Lope Nation app. Watch GCU home sporting events directly from your app. Receive personalized news and score updates for your favorite Lopes teams. Follow the Lopes closer than ever with scores, schedules, stories, and more. And even more perks will be coming soon. Search GCU Athletics in your phone's app store or download the GCU Athletics app now at gculopes.com/app. Definitely something that you're going to need this semester, Dom, as we do have all 8 major sports going on all at the same time on campus.
Yeah, of course, all those sports from the fall and winter that were postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic pushed to the spring. GCU doing an awesome job of allowing the games to be played while staying socially distant. Continue to impress by GCU. The 1-1 pitch, that one swung on and fouled. The batter, Jana Johns, the infield senior out of Calhoun, Georgia, transfer from South Carolina. She got herself a single back in the first inning, so she's 1 for 1 today. Playing third base. Count 1-2 to her. Sahar the pitch, that one fouled once more. John's trying to stay alive.
And speaking of other sports going around on campus, just across the way a little bit, the baseball team is currently taking on the Oregon State Beavers currently down 6-2 in the top half of the ninth. So Lopes baseball looking to see if they have a rally in them, as the Lopes softball team also looking to get some work done and get those runs back.
And Sahar sits down John. As she goes down on strike, Sahar picks up another K.
So we take another look at that one. Yeah, an absolutely great pitch there from Sahar, getting her to chase up high and getting that first out on the board.
So Sahar picks up her second strikeout of the game. We got one out here, top of the third inning. That'll bring up Lyons. Grace Lyons, the junior shortstop. Team high of 26 at-bats and 16 hits coming into this weekend. We mentioned that earlier today. Ranked second in the NCAA in total RBIs and fourth in home runs. Of course, that was coming into this weekend. I'm sure once the statistics go in from that 33-run game they had, that'll only go up.
Yeah, they were 2 runs shy from tying their all-time scoring record, which is 35. And there was some research done during that game to try and figure out what the NCAA record is, which is 48 runs in one game.
It's a whole lot of runs, Cheyenne. Whole lot of runs. Count 1 and 1 to Lions.
It's 1, 1, and 1. Does that still excite you as much as 2, 2, and 2 does? Or is it not the same?
I'm just much more of an even number guy.
Okay.
That's what it is. That's what gets me.
That makes sense.
I do appreciate the 1, 1, and 1. The pitch, that one, it's going to hit her. Lions is going to take first base, so Sahar hit Lions. She'll have a free first base with 1 out. That one kind of close to hitting the bat. A little bit of a close play on that one. We'll take another look as that one ran up. Looks like it just got her.
Her elbow.
But that'll bring up Mendez. First pitch to Nicole Mendez, the redshirt senior out of Houston, Texas. Misses for ball 1. Mendez, a utility player, playing in right field today. Finished the 2019 season tied for 3rd in OU career history with 12 triples, so a lot of power Mendez has. She fouls that one off. Count 1 and 1. Of course, Mendez named to the 2017 and 2019 Women's College World Series All-Tournament team. Amongst a lot of other accolades she has racked up in her impressive career with the Sooners. That one on the ground. Aguilar-Bucaj has it, but just kind of died a little bit on her. Not enough momentum, as Mendez is going to get there safely. Bucaj had nothing to do but just kind of eat it up and make sure that she fielded it cleanly, which she did. Sahar. A little chat with Dietrich. That'll bring up Kinsey Hansen, the catcher. OU players taking a while to get in the box. They get their signs. That one misses for ball 1. Count now 1-0. Hansen came in to pinch hit in that game earlier today against New Mexico. Went 1 for 1. The pitch to Hansen. That one swung on right up the middle. Highfield's going to field it back to Diedrich, but not in time. They're going to throw back to second to see if they could get her, but they do not. So no outs, but a run scores on that play there. And we're still at 1 out here in this inning, of course.
So we take another look at that. Nice hit ball, just going a little bit of left center. And just keeps rolling back, able to allow one more Sooner run to come across.
So the Sooners tack on another one. They go up 4-0 here. Sahar's pitch. That one paints the corner nicely for strike one. Left fielder Snow is the batter for the Sooners. Taylon Snow went 3 for 3 today. Against the Lobos, fouls that one off. Count 0-2. As a junior in 2020, Taylon Snow started all 11 games. She played at second base. Finished the season tied for 6th on the teams with 10 runs and 7th in hits with 13. Pitch, that one hit her. But they're going to say, yeah, that one hit her, not the bat. Kind of an awkward one as she was going around with it. Yeah, that's what I was under the impression. That's what the third base umpire is going to say, that she was going around with that swing, might have hit the bat on that one.
Sweet, let's take another look at that one here.
Look to Sahara with the pitch, and that one looks like it did hit her bat. At least from my perspective on a replay. I have a little talking to about that. We'll see what the official ruling is. And yep, the runners are going to go back, it looks like. Head coach Ann Pearson coming out defending her players. And they're going to call her out on that one. So they reversed that call that it hit her. Called her out.
Nice break there for the Lopes, now having 2 outs with those 2 runners on.
So they're going to count it as a strikeout, I believe, for Sahar. She will pick up her 3rd K of the day. As Dietrich and Sahar are going to have a little chat. Head coach of the Sooners, Patty Gasso, talking to the home plate umpire.
Pinch hitting for Oklahoma, number 21, Grace Green.
We're going to get a pinch hitter for Oklahoma. Looks like that's going to be number 21, Grace Green, the junior out of Oakdale, California. First pitch to Green from Sahar. That one in there for strike 2. So 2 outs after that little bit of confusing play. But nonetheless, you've got 2 on and 2 outs. Runner at first and second here, and an 0-1 count to Green. Sahar comes set with the pitch, and that one blooped but caught because Dyer was there. So Lopes able to get out of that one with not much damage done, but not before the Sooners tack on 1 more run to go up 4-0. We're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd, see how the Lopes respond.
We can stand together by standing far apart.
Stay 6 feet apart from other people.
Wear your mask when you go out.
Wash your hands often.
If you feel sick, stay home.
Be respectful of others.
The choices you make are critical.
By protecting yourself, it helps protect all of us. Your actions can save lives.
What we do now will shape our future.
Stay safe.
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely. Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
5 p.m. here in the Valley of the Sun, the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. Here at the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Lopes are going to get their first at-bats. We'll see Kaylee Dietrich, Daisy Taloa, Gianna Nicoletti, at the very least. Shannon Sale still in the circle for the Sooners, pitching well this game. Got herself 5 strikeouts so far. through 2 innings pitched. So the Lopes trying to respond here, make something happen. They're still in this game, and they have the offensive power to break this thing wide open if they want to.
Absolutely, Dom. We saw them put 5 runs back up in the top half of the 4th in the last game against the Lobos. So the Lopes definitely have it in them to do so. And also great work by the Lopes defense. Yes, it is a 4-0 game right now, but we've seen Oklahoma put up 7 runs in 1 inning and also 12 runs in an inning.
Yeah, don't let the scoreboard fool you right now. The Lopes are very much in this game. It's going to start right here with catcher Kaylee Dietrich leading things off. Dietrich, the senior. First pitch to her is swung on and missed. Dietrich, the native of Gilbert, Arizona, from Desert Vista High School. As a junior in 2020, appeared in 23 games, started 18. Skies that one in the infield. First baseman's going to come over. Ooh, barely making that catch. She gave a look to her infield because she knew it. That one almost out of her glove. So Kaylee Dietrich pops out in her first at-bat. That'll bring up Daisy Taloa.
Take another look at that. Yeah, just really hit up high, and you see her struggling to make that catch, but is able to hold on to it, so that does record out number 1. So see that flag starting to wave a lot there, Dom. See if that has a factor later on in this game, carrying some balls a little bit.
Yeah, the wind playing a factor. We saw that last weekend, the wind in Arizona playing a factor during the men's game matchup against good SEC team in Mizzou. See if it plays a factor this weekend in softball. Here's that. One is fouled off by Taloa, count now 0-2. Daisy Taloa playing well, taking over that third base position. Kind of commanding that everyday spot.
Speaking of baseball, currently still taking on the Oregon State Beavers. 9-2 in the bottom of the 9th. So Lopes looking to do a little bit of rally. They don't have anyone out and have a runner on first. So Lopes baseball looking for a rally. Lopes softball looking for a little bit of a rally here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Well, Sale's going to get the sign. Comes set. Wind up the pitch. Swung on and missed by Taloa, but that one in the dirt. Hansen's got it. She's going to throw to first. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Gianna Nicoletti. Nicoletti, of course, 0 for 1 in the first. Got struck out looking.
Gianna Nicoletti.
And we're going to see a little bit of a shift here, as it looks like they pulled the right fielder, put her in second base. Second base shifted over kind of where like the shortstop is. Shortstop shifted over a little bit in between short and third, and then the third baseman playing up and against the line. So a big, big gap there in right field. I guess they're just not expecting her to pull it, Gianna Nicoletti. She's got 1 strike on her. She goes quickly to 0-2. So a big shift by the Sooners.
Well, as we've seen, Nicoletti very good at her bunting skills, getting that ball to drop quickly in front of her and using her speed to get to first. So definitely a possibility of why the Sooners shifted over there.
That one fouled. A little bit late on that. Smacks that one opposite field. So, the 0-2 pitch to Nicoletti, that one on the ground. Shortstop has it, the throw to first, and that's why they had the shift on. You're very right, Cheyenne. They're able to nab the speedy Nicoletti by putting on that shift. And the Lopes unable to answer back or tack anything on. They're still down 4-0 to the Sooners Let's go to the top of the fourth and see if Sydney Sahar has anything to say about that.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
Top of the fourth inning here. GCU Softball Stadium. Sydney Sahar still in the circle. Getting her warm-ups in. She's going to face the top of the lineup. Coleman, Allo, and Jennings, the 1-2-3 hitter for the Sooners. Sydney Sahar pitched well so far this game. Only limited to the Sooners so far to just 6 hits. Sooners, of course, have left 5 on base. And that will be Coleman leading off. Jada Coleman, the freshman out of the Colony, Texas. First pitch to her, that one. Hits the corner for strike number 1. Good looking pitch there by Sahar. That one on the ground. Taloa's got it. She's going to throw to first. Not in time. That was a little bit of a tricky play there for Bishop as she was kind of outstretched there and I want to say kind of bumped in a little bit to Coleman, but nonetheless it's going to result in Coleman reaching first safely. So we've got 1 on and no outs here for the Sooners. It's going to bring up Allo. Senior Jocelyn Owl with a team-high batting average coming into this weekend of .650. In her 20 at-bat, she totaled 13 hits. First pitch to her, misses for ball 1, count 1-0. So that pitch, that one, they're going to say she went around on that one, so count 1-1. Now to Allo. Jocelyn Allo in the game against New Mexico went 2 for 2, 4 RBIs, and walked once earlier. That one over the head of Taloa. Took a little bit of a nasty hop on her. Got her glove up, but just a bit over her.
Second baseman, number 23,
So,
Tiare Jennings.
Looks like Allo's going to reach safely. So now we've got runners on first and second here for Sahar with no outs. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Tiare Jennings. The freshman, 0 for 2 today. Jennings went 1 for 3. No win over New Mexico earlier today. Did pick up 3 RBIs, scored a run. That pitch misses for ball 1. Count 1-0 to the freshman from San Pedro, California. Jennings, the 2019-2020 Gatorade Softball Player of the Year for the state of California. Swings at that one right at the glove of Fifield, but she has it. She's going to throw it in, and they're going to say that she was in time to third on that relay throw. A big throw by Fifield from the outfield.
As we take another look at that.
That one awfully close, like just out of the glove of Fifield. Makes that relay throw, actually misses the relay. Man, just throws straight to third.
The home plate umpire now having a conversation with the other two as they have a little bit of disagreement on what's going on with that last play.
That one was awfully close. It kind of looked like it got to Taloa before the runner got there. So the umpire is going to have a little discussion about this one. But, man, Fifield had that one in her glove. Made that difficult catch on the run. Their arms outstretched. Just unable to come down with it. So we'll see what the ruling is, waiting for the umpires to break up their meeting here. You got to imagine that was a pretty close play, too, with the force out. It looked like it did get to the base before her.
Yeah, let's take another look at this one here.
And let's look. That one.
So Taloa's foot was
on the bag. It looked like it got there pretty close. I'll be honest, Cheyenne. Take a look at that look. The ball bounces right there into the glove. I think it was there before.
I agree from looking at that replay.
So it looks like the umpires are going to talk to both Ann Pearson and head coach Patty Gasso. Waiting to hear what the ruling is. A little bit of a dispute. In my opinion, that's an out.
From looking at the replay, like with that being the force,
It looked like an out from the replay. However, of course, they don't have the replay down there. All right. And it looks like we're getting news that they are discussing whether or not Fifield dropped the ball on the transfer or if that was dropped on the catch as well.
So if that's the case, would that count as 2 outs then? Would that count as 2 outs then if Fifield's caught it and then threw it? Okay.
So it looks like they're coming to a little bit of a resolution. Ann Pearson's going to talk to her squad out there, try to explain it, I'm assuming. So a little bit of confusion here as they're trying to decide Fifield catching that, and if they do rule that as a catch and dropped on the transfer, then of course that takes away the force play because that would mean Coleman, who I believe is the lead runner, that would take away the force for her, Cheyenne. So she would have to go back. So let's see what they rule that one.
Now batting, number 20, the third baseman, Jana Jones.
All right, so there is going to be one out. They're going to say that she was out on the fly ball and it was dropped on the transfer. I believe a little bit of confusion there, but nonetheless, we are back as Sydney Sahar offers that first pitch strike to Jennings.
So instead of bases,
or Johns, excuse me.
So instead of bases loaded for the Sooners, they do have runners on the corners, and the Lopes did finally get that first out. So again, a nice catch there from Fifield being able to catch it, and then that being ruled on the transfer, it being out of her glove.
Yeah, that one, honestly, an impressive catch, though, by Fifield. She made that one on the run with her arms stretched out, kind of looked like a wide receiver on that one. Was able to make it.
A lot of nice catches from Fifield here today.
Oh, absolutely. She's got that speed and that always knows how to get that first good step back whenever she sees the bat off the ball. And the bunt being laid down by Coleman, the flip to Dietrich, that one not in time, as the speedy Coleman is able to score. So the Sooners tacking on another one.
Number 3, Grace Lyons.
And we still got 1 out and a runner at first and second. So off that bunt, Bishop flipping home, but unable to get Coleman. So John's at first after that bunt. Allo at second. The batter is Lyons. Sydney Sahar the pitch. Lyons swings at that one. Grace Lyons, the shortstop. Great player for the Sooners. Academic All Big 12 first team honoree in 2020. Started all 24 of OU's game at shortstop. Of course, native of Peoria, Arizona, led Sandra Day O'Connor High School to the 6A state championship in 2016 as team captain. The 1-1 pitch to her. That one in there for strike number 2. A good-looking pitch by Sahar. You know what? And Sahar, with all of this noise that Oklahoma's been trying to make here, has really pitched well.
Absolutely, Thompson. She's come in that top part of the first. Has gotten to do some work for the Lopes.
Taloa has that one. She's going to tag out the lead runner. She tried to, looks like Allo tried to avoid her, but she went well out of the base path in that one. But Taloa with a great heads-up play, tagging the lead runner, getting the second out.
The right fielder, number 11.
Yeah, Allo almost would have rather have just gone back to the dugout instead of getting tagged there.
Yeah, that
one. Taloa, but yeah, clearly running out of the base path, almost halfway in between home plate and the circle.
So heads-up play by Taloa, knowing where that force was. Able to get the second out, but Lyons is going to reach on the fielder's choice. Runner at first and second. That'll bring up Mendez. First pitch to her. Misses for ball 1. Mendez is 2 for 2 today. Single in the first with a couple RBIs. And single last inning back in the third. Mendez, of course, the redshirt senior out of Houston, Texas. Named to the 2017-2019 Women's College World Series All-Tournament team. That one in there for strike number 1. Count now 1-1 here with 2 outs. So Mendez digs back in. The pitch by Sahar. That one swung on, fouled back. Sahar up in the count now, 1-2. And the pitch to Mendez, 1-2. That one up. Going to be ball 2. Count now 2-2. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Mendez earlier today went 4 for 5, had herself 5 runs, 1 RBI. That one fouled, so count remaining 2-2 now. Sydney Sahar trying to limit the damage to just 1 run in this inning for the Lopes. After a couple confusing plays. Sahar waiting for the sign, gets it, comes set. The pitch, 2-2, that one popped up. Taloa's making a run of it. Able to grab that one, and tracking it down is Daisy Taloa. So, Sahar able to limit that damage just to 1 run, and the Sooners go up 5-0. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. The Lopes are going to get their at-bats.
I'm personal injury attorney James Bergener. Accidents can happen. If something happens to you or your family, call me. My firm and I will take you by the hand and guide you through everything. You see, personal injuries are just that. They're personal. You're not a number. You're more than just a name. This is your life. At my firm, each case is professionally and personally tailored to you. So if you've been injured, I've got your back. Call me now for a free consultation.
Welcome back inside the GCU Softball Stadium here and bring you the bottom of the fourth inning. Shannon Sale still in the circle for the Sooners, and she's going to see Tabitha Dyer, Kristen Fifield, and Savannah Torville. And that is the 2, 3, and 4 batters for the Lopes. So the Lopes trying to get something going here. They're down 5-0. It is the bottom of the fourth inning. They got a little bit of time, but not a whole lot. You got to manage. They got to start. You got to imagine that they got to start making noise here in this inning if they want to keep themselves in it. Tabitha Dyer is going to lead things off. Dyer getting the start in right field today, starting both games. This doubleheader. Early today. First New Mexico did well. Went 2 for 2, scored herself a run. She did strike out in the first inning of this game, so she is 0 for 1 today. Sale's going to pitch that one. First pitch to Dyer. Fouled off for strike number 1, count 1-0. Sale getting the sign. The 0-1 pitch. That one. Little hack as she sticks her bat out to that one. Very close play, but they're going to get Dyer at first base. So Dyer grounds out, and we've got one away. And
The center fielder,
Kristen
number
Fifield.
20, Kristen Fifield.
Playing well so far in this early season, getting the start at center field. Saw her make a couple really good plays in the first game, and then last inning made that great catch on the run. First pitch to her is outside. Count 1-0. The pitch. That one outside looked like a similar location to the last one. 2 straight balls to Fifield. And the 2-0 pitch. That one right back up the middle. And Fifield's got something going for us here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So way to start that one off after Dyer grounds out. Fifield comes back, hits that one right up the middle. Good piece of hitting sitting back on that one.
Yeah, that's the first hit of the day for the Lopes. So hopefully they can start getting those hits strung together and bring some runs around. Again, the score is 5-0, but don't let that fool you. The Lopes are still playing really well. As we mentioned, Oklahoma putting 33 up in that game this morning against the Lobos of New Mexico.
Well, first pitch to Savannah Torville is in there for a strike count 0-1. So Fifield aboard with that single. Runner on first with one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That pitch, that one a little bit early on that one as she pulls it foul. Torville hitting well, as we've said. early on in the season. Coming into this game, hitting .333, 12 hits, a couple of them are doubles, 7 of them are RBIs. So putting together a nice 2021 campaign is Savannah Torville. Pitch to her, inside once again, she pulls it foul. Torville digging back in the box. She's down in the count, 0-2. 1 out and a runner on first. Sale the pitch. That one. Outside. Ball 1. Count now 1-2. Well, Torville digging back in after a quick little mound visit. And the 1-2 pitch, that one swung on and fouled back. Torville, good job of staying alive, getting a piece of that one. Mentioned earlier today, Savannah Torville, the junior, has made starts in 4 different positions this year. 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and designated player. Getting the start in second base today.
I definitely have seen the power that Torville has. She got a home run this past weekend against UCSD in the top part of the 3rd inning for the Lopes. So definitely know that Torville has the power that the Lopes need to really one swing and get the Lopes more so back into this game.
That one on the ground. They're going to see if they could roll 2, and they do. So the Lopes unable to capitalize on having that early base runner. Torville grounds into that double play. Lions to Coleman. So,
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely.
Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
Welcome back inside the GCU Softball Stadium. The Lopes are looking to stop the damage that the number 2 team in the Oklahoma Sooners have caused. Currently a 5-0 game if you're just joining us here, as the Sooners will start off this top half of the inning.
Number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Yeah, leading off this inning is going to be Kinsey Hansen, the catcher. She's 1 for 2 today, walked in the first, back in the third, had herself a single and an RBI. Sydney Sahar still in the circle for the Lopes. First pitch from Sahar, that one. In there for a strike. Good looking pitch on that one. Sydney Sahar coming into this game. 2.55 ERA. 6 appearances. 2 of them have been saves. That one in there for strike number 2. Good location by Sahar. Hitting that corner. Sahar, the windup, the 0-2 pitch. That one popped up high in the air. Going to be a little tricky, but Field has it.
The left fielder, number 5, Taylor Snow.
Yeah, right now that area of the field is one of the only areas really left with sun shining directly on it, but nice work there by Field being able to make that catch and get out number 1 for the Lopes.
Field got that center field position on lock. Taking over the middle of the outfield. Pitch, that one swung on right back up the middle. That was Snow. Snow, first pitch single.
The center fielder, number 0.
So she's aboard. We got 1 out, and that'll bring up Boone.
As we take another look at that one just straight through the gap there. Nice piece of hitting there by the Sooners.
And that'll bring up Boone, the center fielder for the Sooners. Just 0 for 1 today. Was retired back in the 4th, or back in the 2nd, excuse me. First pitch to Boone, try to get her chasing up. She didn't pull. Count now 1-0 with 1 out. Pitch, that one fouled. Count now 1-1. Riley Boone played right field in the game earlier today against New Mexico, excuse me. Went 3 for 5. Scored 5 runs. Wow. Had 3 RBIs. That one, Torville's got it. She's going to tag out the runner, the lead runner. But Boone will beat it out and make it there. Torville will just hold it. Smart play.
First baseman, number 24, Jada.
Good heads-up play there by Savannah Torville at second base. Able to field that one cleanly. It was kind of a difficult hop and tagging out the lead runner. Like we said, Savannah Torville started at 4 different positions so far this season. Able to do it all. Playing second today. So we've got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Sydney Sahar, the pitch. That one inside, ball 1. Batter is Coleman. Jada Coleman, the freshman out of the Colony, Texas. Just putting together herself a nice night. 1 for 2, walked in the 1st, struck out looking in the 2nd, and a single in the 4th. Dietrich pops up, but the runner doesn't go. Boone on first base. 2-0. Jada Coleman. Sydney Sahar. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 7 hits, struck out 3. That one misses for ball 3. Count now 3-0. Sydney Sahar wanted that one, but just did not get the call. Home plate umpires Bobby Martinez. First place umpires Glenda Bates. Third base umpire David Hartage. That one in there for strike number 1 to Coleman. So count now 3-1. Sahar trying to work herself back into this one. Sahar comes set, the pitch, that one. Oh, good looking pitch on the outside corner, but they're going to call that one ball 4.
Yeah, Sahar definitely wanted that one.
Yeah, good spot to miss if you're Sahar, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not too bad at all as we take another look at that one. That one
That one
just a little bit outside.
just a little bit missing, yeah.
So we'll have a runner at first and second here now with 2 outs. Boone on second, Coleman on first for the Sooners. And that'll bring up Allo. Jocelyn Allo, the designated hitter, fouls that one back. She's 2 for 2 today. Had herself a walk back in the first, a single in the second, and then a single in the fourth. Allo playing well. The senior, again, we've talked about this earlier. She came into this weekend with a team-high batting average of .650, ranked first in the NBA in total RBIs and second in home runs. Coming into this weekend has only upped her numbers in this GCU Purple Classic. So 1-1 to Allo. Sahar taking her time up there. Sahar with the pitch, that one outside. Dietrich's going to try and check the runner, but we'll miss that throw. Fifield in center field for the backup. Heads up play by Fifield back in that throw up, not allowing the runner to advance to third. Sahar back on the rubber. Grabs her sign from her catcher Dietrich. Comes set, the pitch. That one swung on and crushed. Absolutely out of here. Allo got all of that one. Took it for a ride right over the WAC championship sign in left field. So, it's like a 3-run blast from Allo, the senior, who, like we said, ranked second in home runs. As we take a look at that one, she got all of that one.
Yeah, you really can't be mad at that. Definitely got all of that ball. Now it's an 8-0 game here for the Lopes.
Yeah, the Lopes obviously would love to have that one back. Sahar just left that one a little bit too much over the plate, and Allo took that one for a ride. Senior Jocelyn Allo homering for the Sooners here in the top of the 5th inning. So we got 2 outs, and that'll bring up Tierra Jennings. 0 for 3 today. Second baseman. Tierra Jennings off to an impressive start in her career. Came into this weekend with a .600 batting average for the freshman. Quickly ahead in the count, 2-0.
The Sooners are 11-24 on the day, and then 8-17 with runners on. So we've definitely seen them do some damage, and then currently have 2 outs. Sooners are 5-9 for hitting when they have 2 outs. So can never really count out the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, they're proving why they're the number 2 team in the nation. This is a good GCU team they're going up against. Handling them well, but GCU also staying in this, impressive by their feet, as we saw Oklahoma knock around a couple teams earlier today. Like we said, they put up that 33 spot against New Mexico, and the Lopes holding them to just 8 here. The Lopes still very much in this if they want to be. Sahar, the 3-1 pitch, that one swung on, give it a ride, hitting the warning track off the wall. Savannah Torville's got it after the relay throw from Dyer. So that'll be a double for Jennings.
The third baseman, number 20, Jana Johns.
And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a pitching change. Sydney Sahar is going to come off the field, and we're going to see Lexi Coons take the circle, give her warm-up pitches. We'll send you to a quick little break. Don't go anywhere. We got more softball coming for you right here.
At Tire Pros, we know your time is valuable.
And spending time with family and friends is what really matters.
Our customers are the core of our business.
That's why we make buying tires and auto service hassle-free.
Our certified technicians will keep your car running smoothly.
So you can spend your time the way that you want.
Find a convenient location near you at TireProsOfArizona.com.
Hassle-free guaranteed.
Grand Canyon University.
Lexi Coons taking over for Sydney Sahar in the circle. Sydney Sahar, not a bad day for her. Pitched really well. Sydney Sahar's final line, she's going to come in. She's going to come out after going 4 innings pitched, giving up 9 hits, 5 runs, striking out 3. She faced 23 batters.
Number 2,
Sydney Sahar, a good day.
Coons.
The Oklahoma Sooners just having a better one. But that'll bring in Lexi Coons, who is a senior out of Tucson, Arizona. Biology pre-med emphasis major. She's going to face, for the first time, Johns, the third baseman. Well, first pitch is a ball to Johns. Janet Johns, the senior out of Calhoun, Georgia. Second pitch to Johns outside. Count now 2-0. Coons last season as a junior appeared in 15 games, made 1 start. Hitters only posted a .259 average against her. She totaled 26 strikeouts in 39 2/3 of an innings pitched. This one right here, inside, barely misses. Count now 3-0. That was a very good pitch to miss. Coons had her season high 5 strikeouts back in 2020 against Prairie View A&M on February 15th. Coming in for relief here. And that one in there for a strike, so count now 3-1. Good pitch there by Coons.
Yeah, right now the Lobes just need to get that last out and try and get something going in the bottom of the 5th. We've seen the Lobes put up 5 in the 5th versus Weber State back on February 12th. Then they also put 5 back up in, well, I guess that would have been in the top of the inning as they were the visiting team last game.
And that one taken for a ride, drilled back. And Johns got all of that one. First time she sees Coons tonight. Coons' first batter that she faces. Jana Johns took that one deep to center field. The Sooners are going to go up 10-0. So Lexi Coons comes in, gives up that unfortunate home run, but a good piece of hitting there by Jana Johns. Just really sat back on that one. Lexi Coons left it in the strike zone a little bit too long, and she just gave it a ride. So, after that home run there, that'll bring up Grace Lyons, the junior shortstop. Lyons is all over that one. That one, not enough to go over the wall, but Fifield's going to handle that one off the wall. So Grace Lyons wasting absolutely no time with the double.
Right fielder, number 11,
off the wall. Fifield played that one well. And that'll bring up Mendez. Mendez having herself a good game. Nicole Mendez, the redshirt senior out of Houston, Texas. 2 for 3 today. Had a big time double in the first that scored two runs. Or excuse me, a single in the first that scored 2 runs. Had a single back in the 3rd. Flew out in the 5th. Flew out in the 4th, excuse me. We're in the 5th as the 1-0 pitch to her. Did she go around? They're going to say no. So 2 balls and no strikes here to Mendez. Nicole Mendez, pitch to her, misses. 3 balls and no strikes. So Lexi Coons here struggling with her location against Mendez. Mendez, 2017 All Big 12 first team honoree. That one in there for a strike. A good pitch by Lexi Coons. Coons, a senior from Tucson, Arizona, taking over for Sydney Sahar. And the pitch, that one in there for strike number 2. So good job by Lexi Coons after delivering 3 straight balls to Mendez. Comes back, battles her way to even up this count now to full. So the 3-2 pitch to Mendez. Coons, the pitch. That one missing outside. Going to be a walk. Coons slowly starting to find her rhythm, though.
Catcher, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
I'll bring up Kinsey Hansen, number 5, the catcher. She is 1 for 2 today, walked in the first. Singled, scored an RBI in the third, flew out in the fifth. Coons, the pitch. In there for strike number 1. So Hansen digs back in. Coons comes set, delivers this pitch. This one misses. Gonna be 1-1. With 2 outs and 2 runners on. Oklahoma breaking this game wide open here in this inning. The pitch. That one misses as well. Count now 2-1. Pitch, that one slapped fair. If it stays, no, foul. Spoke much too soon. That one drifted off to the right and foul.
Lucky for the Lopes that one did go foul, with the Sooners having 2 ons and at least 1 in scoring position. So saving at least 1 run coming across there.
So the Lopes, up until this inning, were very much in this game. Sydney Sahar pitching well as Coons delivers that one up. Count now full, 3-2. So you obviously don't want to load the bases here. You gotta be very careful about that one. You got 2 outs, 2 runners on. So the pitch, that one on the ground. The good hand by Aguilar Bukaj. The throw across the diamond, not in time to the outstretched Bishop, but a good-looking play and a good job by Aguilar Bukaj to keep that one in front of her on the backhand. Let's see if we take another look at that one. Yeah, that one right off the bat. Bukaj going against her body, makes the good play, comes set. The throw. Lily Bishop, a good job of making that extension there, but just unable to be in time to get Hansen.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Dom, a nice catch there by Bokosh, but unable to. The other third and second were already there, so her only viable play was throwing it to first and just not in time.
So it looks like the infield's going to have a little talk here for the Lopes, playing something out. Of course, got to force it almost every bag now. 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Snow. Snow, the left fielder for the Sooners. And that first pitch to her is in there for a strike, so the Lexi Coons attacking Snow early. Taylon Snow, the senior out of Chino Hills, California. Transfer from Auburn. Misses for ball one, does Coons. So count now 1-1. That one smacked. That one's going to hit the wall. 1 run will score. Another run will come in. 3 runs will come in. So that is a bases clearing double for Taylon Snow. 3 more runs tacked on just in case they needed it to the Sooners. So that's going to be 13-0 they'll go up. So Taylon Snow all over that one. It looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here for the Sooners. Looks like it's going to be number 12. Mackenzie Donahue. Mackenzie Donahue, the sophomore out of Mustang, Oklahoma. And we're going to see a pitching change, too, it looks like. And it's going to be JC Hambrick coming back into this game, stepping in the circle. We're going to give her warm-ups real quick. We'll send you to a quick commercial break.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
And JC Hambrick back in the circle today. Pitched earlier, started off this game. Sydney Sahar took over. Lexi Coons came in to relieve for her. And we're going to throw it right back to JC Hambrick. Hambrick, of course, the whack pitcher of the week. Went 225 in their trip to San Diego. And a nice, like we said, 2.25 ERA. Well-deserved whack pitcher of the week coming back into the game here, trying to finish this. This inning, that is. First pitch. The strike. The batter is, like we said, number 12. Mackenzie Donahue. Sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma. And that one swung on and missed. So, 2 quick strikes for Hambrick coming back in this game.
Also saw Hambrick earn her first hit against San Diego last weekend. Hambrick has also thrown 2 complete games this season with 1 shutout and has tossed the most innings for the Lopes with 28 and 1/3 and has a team high of 19 strikeouts.
A freshman workhorse getting it done, coming back into this game after she sat in the first inning. And the 1-2 pitch to Donahue. Up. That's going to be 2-2. So, dare I say it, Cheyenne, 2-2-2.
It's your favorite thing, Dom.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. I mean, come on. Doesn't get better than that. And the pitch, that one misses. So it's going to be 3-2, a full count now. To Donahue. Donahue shows bunt, pulls back. The pitch by Hambrick. That one right up the middle, almost hit her. Teammate rounding second. She's going to come in to score. Donahue will slide into second with a double. So Donahue all over that one, coming in to pinch hit. And the sophomore scoring Snow. Take a look at that one. That one almost hit Snow at second base. But that one's going to score. They'll tack in another run, make that 9 at the top of the 5th inning here for Oklahoma. Looks like we're going to get another pinch hitter here. And it looks like it is Kinsey Coltzo coming in to pinch hit here for the Sooners. First pitch to her is a ball. Count 1-0. That one in there for a strike. Kinsey Coltzo, the junior out of Tuttle, Oklahoma. Primarily plays catcher. Was an academic All Big 12 first team honoree 2012. That one fouled back. Count now 1-2. JC Hamburg trying to end this inning and stop the bleeding at 9 runs to allow the Lopes to get their at-bats. Pitch to Coltzo, that one up. Count now 2-2. Coltzo digs in. Hambrick, the sign, set. The wind up, the pitch. That one fouled off. Coltzo trying to stay alive here. Keep her team in this rally. Actually, not even a rally, really. They just have a hit parade going at this point. But nonetheless, the 2-2 pitch to Coltzo. That one. Oh, a good pitch to miss there. If you're Hambrick. Not a bad location. Coltzo just not swinging at that one. Good set of eyes. Counts now full at 3-2 with 2 outs. And that one skied. Byfield's under it. She calls it off. She's got it. So that'll be the inning, but not before the damage is done by the Sooners. They put up 9 runs, make it 14-0 over the Lopes. The Lopes, we'll see how they respond as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GameDay20 today to get 20% off just for being a GCU TV viewer. Log on to get your gear today. You know, Dom, we're definitely going to need all that gear, as we've mentioned, having all 8 sports going on at once on the GCU campus.
Yeah, a lot going on this semester. A lot going on here at the GCU Softball Stadium today. We're going to see a new pitcher come on the mound for the Sooners, so Sale will have herself a seat after pitching a great game for the Sooners, and we're going to see number 7, Olivia Raines, the right-handed pitcher, the sophomore out of Pryor, Oklahoma, coming in to close out this game. Potentially for the Sooners. The Lopes are hoping to make it not that. The Lopes are hoping to come back here. Would love to see them get something going. Their bat's hot. And they're going to have to go through Isabella Gerke, Angeli Aguilar-Bucaj and Lily Bishop, the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Shannon Sale went 4 innings pitched, only gave up 1 hit, struck out 6. Can't ask for much of a better pitching performance than that.
Now having a conversation.
I believe we have a defensive substitution for Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like we got a new catcher coming in. Well, she came in this inning. She's already in, but nonetheless, a new one. Well, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule while we're waiting right now. Got a lot going on here. The GCU Purple Classic continuing tomorrow as softball takes on number 25 Iowa State once more. And then later tonight, we've got women's basketball versus Seattle University. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m., we've got baseball versus Oregon State. So a lot going on this weekend. Tonight, you can catch that basketball game at 6 p.m. here on GCU TV. All those games you can catch on GCU TV.
Basketball game should actually be underway. So once this one is over, you can always jump on over to watch that game. The women took on Seattle University yesterday also and ended up winning that game 90-43.
Yeah, Molly Miller's squad on an impressive roll through WAC play right now. Although I do expect that if you're watching this game, you'll finish this one out before going to basketball. However, I will not be mad at you because the women's basketball team is looking real nice this year.
Got all of our GCU sports looking real nice out here on this year. Getting to nice work by GCU, allowing our athletes to play those fall sports being moved to the spring.
Yeah, and GCU continuing, like I said earlier in this game, to impress me with how they've implemented the COVID-19 protocols, allowing fans socially distant at the game to enjoy this Lopes athletics this season. But nonetheless, Olivia Raines with that first pitch strike is we've got and that one hit well, very well. It could be 2. Nope, she's going to hold up at 1. That was the pinch hitter, Caitlin Lavis, number 21, coming in to hit for the Lopes, starting things off here. Bottom of the 5th inning with a little pinch hit single. So the Lopes have some life in them.
Number 35, Jaylene Kapoor.
And that'll bring up number 35, another pinch hitter. We're going to see Jaylene Kapoor get her first ups in this game. And it looks like we've got another pinch hitter on deck as well. Number 12, Kaylee Holland's going to get her at-bats. So we're going to see 3 pinch hitters in a row here for the Lopes. Kapoor wanted that. Well, it looks like she hesitated a little bit. Nodding her head. She knew it. She knew that was the one to swing at. So quick 0-1 now to Kapoor. Favors on first. The pitch by Raines. That one in the dirt, blocked well by Elam, the number 22. Like we said, the defensive substitution coming in at catcher, taking over for Hansen for the Sooners. Raines grabs the sign, the pitch, swung on and missed. Kapoor wanted all of that one, but just swung over it. Looking for first hit of the season. That one down around her ankles. Gonna go for ball 2. So 2-2 now with no outs and runner on first.
Mentioned earlier in the broadcast on that flag starting to wave a little bit more, so hopefully the Lopes can get a couple of balls to carry and get back in this one against the number 2 team in the nation.
Capu swings over that one. It's going to be a strikeout for Rains. Capu retired on strikes. That's going to bring up the pinch hitter, number 12, Kaylee Holland.
Number 12, Kaylee Holland.
So Kaylee Holland's going to get her first at-bat in this game. Good to see. We've got another pinch hitter on deck for the Lopes. Neely Bell is Holland. Sky is that one. Donahue is there to make the catch at second for the Sooners, so Holland flies out there. And that'll bring up number 17, Neely Bell. The catcher, the junior out of Scottsdale, Arizona, the transfer from Paradise Valley Community College, getting her first at-bats in this game. So it looks like Elam and Rains are going to have a little discussion out there.
Now batting for the Lopes, number 17, Neely Bell.
So Bell looking to get her self on base here. Advance the runner, do something here for GCU. First pitch to Bell. In there for a strike. Rains is pitching well so far.
Yeah, Lopes looking to get something done here with their last out of this inning.
And that one fouled back quickly. 0-2 to Bell. Rains kind of working on all cylinders, so firing on all cylinders. Really becoming a workhorse here this inning. And the 0-2 pitch. That one swung on and missed in the dirt. They're going to throw to first, and that will get Bell. And that'll do it for the inning. And if I'm not mistaken, that'll do it for the ball game as well, Cheyenne. So that's all she wrote. Just through 4 innings, the Oklahoma Sooners topped the Lopes 14-0. We'll take a look at the final game stats. It's brought to you by Commonwealth Insurance. Take a look there. The 14 runs put up by Oklahoma. The 17 hits by Oklahoma. Out-hitting and outdoing the Lopes. The Sooners are going to do it off 14 hits, 17 runs, no errors, and 8 left on base. GCU only 2 hits with 2 left on base. So the Sooners proving why they're number 2 in the nation, Cheyenne.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw that top half of the 5th where a lot of that damage was done with 2 outs. The Sooners were 11-16, so almost a 700 ERA there with 2 outs and 17 for 31 on the day, a little under 550. So definitely, as we've seen, as you said, Dom, understanding why they are the number 2 team in the nation, but still, nonetheless, great work by the Lopes. They've had a long day, but still able to get this game done.
Well, they got it done, and credit to their starting pitcher, Shannon Sales. She went 4 innings, only allowed 1 hit and struck out 6. But GCU will be back tomorrow, taking on Iowa State. And that game is going to be at 11 a.m. here tomorrow on GCU TV. So that's how the cookie crumbles. GCU unable to capitalize in their second game of the day. They took the first one against New Mexico, but fall here to the number 2 ranked Oklahoma Sooners, 14-0. For Dominic Kitten, Cheyenne Rose, everyone at GCU TV, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 as the Lopes take on Iowa State. And as always, go Lopes.